Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Deal Revealed. That's right. Tonight we are going to bring one of the JK community members, Carolyn, who is coming on. Hey, Carolyn, how you doing? Woohoo! Carolyn's coming on. We're gonna feature Carolyn, her recent victory, recent celebration because she bought a property in the US and there's a smile on her face and a thumbs up. So we're gonna learn a little bit about that this evening. She's gonna share with us a little bit about the deal, a little bit about the process. In fact, wherever she wants to go, she's gonna share her experience and try to infuse into you, who may not have crossed that first finish line yet. And so maybe her story, her victory, her challenges can inspire and accelerate your own journey into cash flow and US real estate. So thank you so much, Carolyn, for being here. Let's just make sure that your microphone's working. I know your camera's working. Let's just hear your voice. Let's
Yeah.
see if we can hear you.
Yes, I think everything's good.
Yes, everything is great. That's fantastic. So right before we begin, I just want to do a few little announcements. We got a couple of meet and greets coming up for the French-speaking members of our community. We've got March 12th in Laval. We're going to have March 7th in Gatineau, and we're going to have March 15th in Abitibi-Témiscamingue. All right, so we got 3 in-person opportunities to meet and greet for the French-speaking members of our community. With that being said, if you're like, I don't speak French, but I want to hear about it, well, we're going to have an English one in 2 weeks. It's going to be virtual, so everybody here can join. So we're going to give you basically a 1-hour presentation, giving you the baseline of U.S. real estate, where it stands today, what steps you can take, what are the major pitfalls, the major opportunities. And so that's going to be on February 18th, on Tuesday night, 8 p.m. And JK team, I know you're in the house here. If you can just share all those links with the people who are here, that would be fantastic. Thank you. If you could just put HTTP in front of that link, JK team, just so they can click right on it rather than retype it on their side. But I just opened up the chat here. Hello, hello. Nice to see you all. And Amanda is congratulating you. Carolyn, you go, girl, is what she's saying. It's fantastic. I love it. I love it. So,
Don't wait for
yep, we got this. So we have a deal this week. Let's get into it right now. We're gonna spend maybe 10-ish minutes. Make sure we give Carolyn enough time to get to explain her story and the deal. We're gonna see if the numbers make sense. We're gonna see if there's cash flow involved. And I didn't share the address because I wasn't sure if you wanted to share the address here, Carolyn. So I'll leave that up to you. At any point, people who are listening, you can say this is a deal or this is not a deal. That's what the deal reveal is all about. So if you think this is a deal, thumbs it up, right up in the chat. Let us know if you don't think it's a deal, or if you've got questions, by all means, put them in. This is meant to be as educational as possible. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let Carolyn take the stage a little bit. So let's make sure you unmute yourself. Congratulations,
Yes.
Brian, who's now a member. I love it. I love it. So Carolyn, tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about your journey so far into U.S. real estate.
Okay, I start my journey in US real estate in 2024, in May 2024, by the first bus tour.
Mm-hmm.
So the market was really interesting. So I decided to join the All You Can Learn Fast Pass program. And I learned all the stuff. And I start to put some offers in August, and put a lot of offers.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't accepted the offers on the property that you will see tonight, accepted at the end of November 2024. And we we closed, sorry, in January 15. few weeks ago only.
Woot, woot. Congratulations. A
Yes,
beautiful way to start the year.
yeah, excellent way to start the year. This is the first one in 2024, but it's not the only one for sure.
I love it. I love it. Just because we talk about that, what is your target for 2025?
Oh, my target is by minimum of 5 properties in 2024, but we'll see. This one is a single family home, but I will see to maybe a duplex, triplex, and one more, and maybe some partnership also. Where I'm open to do something like that.
Beautiful. I love it. Well, there's a lot of congratulations happening in the chat. I'm dying to know. Tell me about this deal. So you're a Fast Pass member, which means you have all the education, all the courses that you can do at your own pace, at your own speed, but you also have more support. You've got some calls with some JK coaches. You've got the weekly mastery call with myself, which is a group coaching call, and you have the bi-weekly Q&A call again with one of our coaches. So there's a lot of touch points. So about tell us about the deal. Tell us about the deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I share? Yes,
Yep.
I can share my screen.
Yep.
Okay. Let me just, I think, share. Okay. Uh, do you see my screen now?
Yeah, there it is. You have a PowerPoint up there. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So
Beautiful.
this is the property. The location is in South Collinwood, a nice neighborhood for family. And as you can see, this property was updated because the siding, the roof, and the windows has been changed. So it was really interesting because it's not request a big rehab at this point. And so I'm in business with my partner. My partner is my husband
Hmm.
and is more as a passive partner. But for me, it's I'm the more active in the business for the real estate. And just next.
I'd like to
Oh,
maybe point out here that that was, I think, a big learning for you during the bus tour. You mentioned it, the siding, the windows, the roof, right? Those are huge ticket items that if, because there's a lot of older inventory in Cleveland. And so you
yeah,
can easily have an old roof, old wooden windows, and old wooden siding. If you need to change those three things on a house, you're probably close to $40,000, $50,000. Sometimes we pick up properties for that price. So we have to be really careful about what we're buying and that deferred maintenance. So you were looking for, you didn't want those big ticket items, so you found something that was already handled.
yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah. But because the year of the home, the property is 1927, so it's not a new property.
Mhm.
This is we bought that with 2 bed, 1 bath, and it was on market. So I worked with the realtor Tony
Mhm.
Prater. So thank you, Tony, to help me in this fantastic transaction.
Good,
So
good.
as you can see, the asking price was 75K, 75,000, and the purchase price at the end is 58,000. So we have a nice discount on this property when we bought. And I'm sorry, what was really interesting in the property is because we bought with 2 bed, but we have the opportunity to optimize by adding one more bedroom because we have in the front porch a nice place, 8 by 17. So it's a nice place to have 1 bedroom. So this is the first thing that I have to confirm if we can add one more. It's really more interesting about the monthly rent because we can increase of an important amount with the when we have 3 bedroom. So
Absolutely. And
yeah,
just to
so
comment on that, there are some
yeah,
parts of Cleveland where going from a two-bedroom to a three-bedroom increases by over $600 a month. Like it's
Yeah.
significant when you can find a two-bedroom with a decent square footage or layout that would accommodate a third bedroom like this one. Congratulations.
Yes. So I was really exciting when I saw that.
Hmm.
So just about the little bit about the location. So we have a tree school around the property. Just on the corner of the street, we have a playground for the kids. So it's a nice place. And we can talk about the number because I know everybody wants to know more about the number. So we bought it cash, uh, but I just want to look. We talk about the refinancing estimate. So we bought the cash for 58,000, and I have an estimate for the rehab about 13,000. But I was really conservative, so I did my number. Did my number with 20,000 for repairs to be sure that I will cover all the stuff and
Hmm.
everything would be good. So the purchase price is 78,000 with the including the 20,000 repair, and the estimate value after rehab is 95,000. So we have a confirmed with the ERV letter from the appraisal, and we decide to apply for the Section 8, Section 8 program with the U.S. government.
Guaranteed
So
rents by the government.
yeah,
That's Section 8. Yeah.
exactly,
Hmm.
exactly. And it was confirmed by the manager that it would be interesting this location. So the monthly rent revenue is estimated to $1,479. So it's really nice for 3 bedrooms.
Hmm.
And as you can see, uh, so we bought with discount. And what really interesting, so it's because we have the property cap rate of 15.8%. So it's really nice as a cap rate.
Yep.
And the return on investment of 26.7%. So it's really nice. And monthly cash flow is $606. So I think it's a really nice transaction. I'm really proud, really happy for my first US transaction.
Woo! Congratulations. I
Woohoo!
can say, like,
Yeah.
obviously, I've seen a lot of property, and for a single family home, to be in the double digits is already strong, right? To hit the 10, 11, 12% as a single family is quite strong, even in the Midwest. Here you're above a 15 on a single family. That is phenomenal. And I know where the property is located. You're not in the hood, you know. Sometimes you can get some numbers like that if you're really in the bad parts of Cleveland. You're not. You're buying at a discount. Between 17 and $24,000 of equity was purchased, depending on where the final rehab numbers come in. And you're clearly buying incredible cash flow after debt service. You're over
Yeah.
$500 a month. That is
Yes, and I
phenomenal.
put Yes, and I put the interest rate at 8.5%. So it's it's big, look, it's big. So it's
Your
really
French is
really
showing.
nice.
It's big,
Yes,
look.
I'm sorry.
It's perfect. I love it. Congratulations. So we have both golden rules checked off with a big check mark here. And and again, to the point I made at the beginning about windows, roof, siding, right? Had you not known about those big ticket items or not thought about them, you would have bought a property and then maybe that 78,000 would have become 128,000 because you didn't
Mhm.
think about those big tickets, but they're there. They're going to come soon. But this property doesn't have that problem, right? So it's funny,
No,
not funny, but it's important to know that there's some things like that that can completely change the numbers, and that's why it's important to get educated. I know you went to the bus tour and you picked that up, but so that's all I'm going to say. Congratulations. I'm looking at this. I'm so proud because this is checking all the boxes here.
Yeah, of course, of course. And I went to two bus tour in 2024 because we go back in the August.
Yep,
So
you did.
we saw other properties, we saw the market. So so it's really, really, really fun, really exciting for 2025 and. The rehab will be start at probably in the next few weeks, a few days, sorry, and we have probably for only 3 weeks for the rehab. So we will be ready to rent at for sure at the in the spring,
I
next
love it.
spring.
I love it.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
have more slides, or that was pretty much it for your presentation?
I think it's just the for the debt service. This is 2.6, so it's really really good
That's
at
incredible.
this point.
I have to point this out. In Canada,
Yeah.
they're usually looking for a debt service coverage of 1.1. In the US, the harshest lenders want a debt service coverage ratio of 1.3. Those are the most harsh ones. You're double the most harsh. What does that mean? It means you can cover 2.6 times your mortgage and break even. That's how much extra cash flow is built into this deal. Look on the bottom left, your IRR, your internal rate of return is 49.6%.
Yeah,
That is incredible. That is the number, that's the cash on cash return if you factor in appreciation, depreciation, and all those things on top of the cash flow, your equity gain over time, appreciation, and you factor everything in, you're basically making a 50% return on your money with this deal.
yeah,
Holy banana bread, right? This is extremely powerful numbers.
yes, exactly, exactly.
Mhm.
So, and finish, but I just want to thank you, Kai, thank you, Jenny, Chen, thank you to all the GK resource because you got a very nice team to help us to build a journey in the US real estate. So it's really, really fantastic. And thank you to Tony Prater, the
Mhm.
realtor, was really, really proud of me.
We all are. We all are. And good
Yeah,
for you for not trying to do it all by yourself either. You're leaning into the resources, right? We did 10 years before all of you to put all this in place so you could just step into it and start getting results. So it's fantastic. I've got Pablo with two questions in here. Um, First, I mean, you probably answered it partially, but I'm going to say it anyways. How did you do the renos from Canada, or did you go to Cleveland? So you've explained that they're not done yet. So maybe just reiterate how you're comfortable with the fact that there is this renovation to do. You live in Canada, the property's in the US. Let's talk about that.
yes, but we have a team in place in Cleveland to do the rehab. So we're not going to Cleveland to do the rehab. This is the we have my manager Kai Freeman in Cleveland and a team to do all the stuff, all the rehab. But we just have to supervise all the work each week to see what happened, what is the result and the all the stuff. So just to be sure to be satisfied about the all the work.
Just to manage the managers ultimately. Next
Yes.
question we have here. If you did rent it to a regular tenant, not Section 8, how much would you get in rent? Do you know the answer? If not, I can answer it.
Yes, but I'm not sure. I'm not remember. Oh, I'm not sure.
So,
I think it's almost, I think, but I'm not sure. 900 monthly, but not sure.
oh,
I can
I'd put 1,000 on something like this. 1,000
thousand maybe.
1,000 to 1,200, depending on your finishes. If you're just making it rent ready, you're closer to the 1,000. If you go top of that area, you'd be around 1,200. So you can see how going Section 8 is guaranteed rents, and because of supply and demand, and there is a need for housing in this part of Cleveland, they bump it up, and you can make significantly more with the program, Section 8 program, which is very nice as well.
Yes, and we like the idea to provide to for family to help a family to to have to live in the property, in a nice property. So it's important for us, and it's a part of our mission. So it's more interesting, and the government pay the rents each month, so it's really nice.
Absolutely. Helping people through real estate. That's what we're doing here. Pablo's
Yeah.
thanking us for answering his question. Absolutely. Thank you for asking the question. Rory, great deal. An investor-based realtor. How did you find the realtor, Carolyn? That's the Rory's question.
This is with the GK, it's a part of GK Team Resource. At the Boston, we met Tony. Tony was present at the Dole Boston in 2024. So we create relationship and confidence with him, and we decide to work with him to find a property.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Brian says, congratulations. Catherine, bravo. Amanda's loving your Franglish. Um,
Thank you, Amanda.
Heather, congratulations. Julie, amazing, congrats. Nancy, congrats. I love it. I love it. Fantastic. I'm just all the messages I'm trying to keep track here. Amanda says de rien. David, again, a few more questions. Let's wrap it up, and then I got one final question for you here. David's asking, how did you find and get quotes from contractors?
This is another member of I'm another resource from the GK team. So I just contact him and ask to go to walkthrough and do some quote about the rehab. And also he has a contact for contractor to do the job.
Beautiful. So your first bus tour was in May last year. The next
Yeah.
bus tour is in May, May 3rd and 4th. So JK team, if you can just drop the link, because in this bus tour, you get to meet realtors, plural. You get to meet property manager, property, the contracting teams. You get to meet property appraisers. You get to meet loan brokers. You get to meet the owner of a bank. You get to meet, obviously, ourselves. We mind property.
Inspector.
What's that?
Inspector
Property
Joe
inspector.
Sanzone.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Title
yeah.
company owner, the owner of a title company, like all the people you need, right? Coming with 2 to 10 years of good karma, good experience. They know who we are, what we're looking for, how we operate, following those golden rules. They know what we want. And so there's not this retraining process from the start like we had to do. And so if you're interested in the bus tour, check out the link. I think we're about halfway sold out so far already. We can provide accommodations for you. We can provide coaching along with that. There's a lot that we do in the bus tour for you. What else do we have? Insurance broker. You're absolutely right. I forgot. Thank you, Amanda. We bring the owner of an insurance company to insure these properties. Dylan comes out every time. It's a good time. Thank you, JK team, for that. I wish it was an easier way to scroll this chat. Patrice, here from France. Are you logging in from France, or are you from France logging in from Canada, Patrice? That'd be awesome. First time attending this live. Welcome. I love it. You came late. Yes, Section 8 is a federal program. The federal U.S. government pays for these rents. U.S. wide. It's not just Ohio. It's not just Cleveland. Anywhere in the U.S., this program is there. There are other local government programs like Eden, the Emerald Development Economic Network in Cleveland specific. That's another one like Section 8. There's a lot of these type of programs that help people have affordable and safe housing, quality housing. Julie, this is an important question, and I think it's the last one. Is this a typical price in Cleveland? This 58,000, Carolyn.
It could be, but it depends if you most of the time I think you will confirm. I think at this price you most of the time you will have more rehab to do. Maybe 40,000, 50,000. You can confirm what I'm saying because
Mhm.
you have more experience of me, but I think it's nice, but I think the advantage in this transaction is there is only two bed when we bought, so that's
Yep.
why we negotiate and the job and I I have the help of the my manager with the code that he give me to negotiate with the sellers. So
Yes.
it's really the help of the team to to conclude to closing a deal like that.
Yeah, you identified an opportunity. I think to answer the question, this property started off right around normal price, maybe a little bit lower price. At 70, was it 75 or 78 at first?
75.
75 for a two-bedroom that needed some work. I think that's a pretty fair starting price in the market. The fact that you're eventually buying a three-bedroom for all in 78, maybe a little bit less, that's a solid deal. That's outstanding. That's exceptional. You identified an opportunity, you're putting the money where it makes the most sense, and you've created a diamond out of this. So I think that's the best way to answer it. If you're looking for top cash flow, you're typically looking right around the 100,000 all-in mark in Cleveland right now. So you might buy it for 70,000, you might put in 25, 30, and it's probably a property like that might be worth 120, 125 on the back end. Those are very common numbers if you're looking for cash flow in the single family and duplex range in Cleveland. Those are common numbers that if you get those numbers, I think you're looking at some a good deal. You're looking at good cash flow, good discount, and you should be happy with those numbers in the market right now. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so perfect. If there's any other questions, Rory, I know oh, fine, I'll answer this one. This one's for me. And then I have one last question for you, Carolyn, and we'll let everyone go to their evenings. So Rory's asking, does JK focus only on flipping or mostly buy and hold? Mostly buy and hold. We flip a few. We've got like 4 flips on the go right now, but for the most part, it's buy and holds. That's really what we do and what we teach people to do. Flips are a different animal. You really need to have a trusted team. Start smaller is what I'm saying. Even though you might be tapping into a resource at the JK community, start small, build your trust, build up to larger renovations. I think yours is perfect. 15 to 20,000 on a first, that's beautiful. You're gonna work out kinks, you're gonna start building the relationship, and then from there you
Yeah,
might feel comfortable doing one at 30,000 or maybe a flip at
exact.
35. Slow and steady. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, yes, this is my goal. This is yes, yes, exactly. To start small, and I will learn and do all the stuff by myself, and after take experience and go ahead, go for it.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah,
And um, you showed a screenshot of some numbers and a spreadsheet, the calculator, right? We give this calculator to anybody who
yeah,
wants, right? So if you haven't already went to our website to download it, you can do that. JK team, if you can just drop our website in the chat, and also maybe just put the link directly for the calculator if someone just wants the calculator. If you can just put those links in there, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. We'd all appreciate it. So final question for you, Carolyn. Your biggest takeaway. What is the big golden nugget in your journey so far?
be patient. Be really patient and just take the time and analyze and be in action all this all every day be in action and be confident and take the time. Passion, yeah. Really important.
Bring your passion, bring your daily
Yeah.
assiduité in French, right?
Mm,
Your
yes,
daily focus and perseverance, and just every day take one step, and
yeah,
eventually that you're churning that mill, you're priming the pump to eventually get to the point where you got way too many deals hitting your inbox. There's no way you can even put an offer on all of them. There's just too many, right?
yes.
Mhm.
And believe, have a good mind, having a good mindset and believe in our dream. Yeah,
I love it. I love it. Well, congratulations, Carolyn.
thank you.
I think this is really a nice one. I think this investment is going to serve you well, for the next 10, 20, 30, 50 years. And
Of
it's going to be
course.
a springboard for you to help the next one be even easier, even faster, even better to keep on going. So
Yes,
so that's
exactly.
fantastic. So thank you for taking the time, everyone. Have yourself a most amazing evening. If you have any questions, just send us an email, info@jkrealestatepartners.com, or just go to our website, see what's going on there, including the bus tour May 3rd and 4th. We'd love to have you. We're about half sold out so far. Carolyn, will you be joining for a third time in May, or two is enough? Now you've got what you need and you're just taking action.
I think two is enough, but nothing is impossible. I will probably go to Cleveland, of course, in 2025 to see the property and to visit all the other neighborhood, but for
Yep.
sure. Yeah,
I
exactly.
love it.
Yes.
I love it. Well, I look forward to seeing you in Cleveland. And Amanda's reminding me in the chat as well that we're offering a free discovery coaching call to anybody who wants. And thank you, JK team, Amanda, for just putting that in there. So if you haven't already taken advantage of our free coaching, we're paying, well, Janie and I are paying our coaches to coach you. So it's free for you, not free for me, free for you to start that journey. Ask your questions, put you in the right direction, get you going. So the link is right there. Just click on that, and either Amanda or Kim or Janie or Vince or whoever takes the call, we're here to help. So have yourself an amazing evening. Thank you, Carolyn, for doing Now for Tomorrow. Tomorrow is now. Isn't that
Yeah.
cool?
Thank you, Kai. Thank you so much.
You're very, very, very
Bye.
welcome. Have a great evening, everyone. We'll see you next week at the latest. Ciao.